Hey, this is Jesse Fortson. For my project this semester, I want to do something called Unknown Revolution. What I like to do is to really tell the stories of those minority and women revolutionaries that we really don't get to study in the classroom. Just some background, I'm a fourth grade social studies and teacher in Georgia. And one of the things that we really see in every textbook, with every lesson, is that it all revolves around white males. There's really not a lot of time instructionally or in the curriculum that really deal with minorities and women. And so I wanted to put together something that could engage my students in this area. So the primary project goal is to engage students to learn about unknown minority figures of the American Revolution, both women, African Americans, and Native Americans. As I do that, kind of the process that I want to use is I want to create interactive storytelling because a lot of the social studies content is narrative based. I believe that interactive, engaging storytelling can be a great way for students to learn about minorities and women in the revolution. Another thing that I want to do is I want to enhance learning through the use of multimedia platforms. So instead of just using text-based, I want to use videos. I'd like to use social media, everything that can be used, even gaming possibly, to be able to impart that knowledge to students. The third thing is I want to have students create something at the end of this module, the end of completing the story. And I don't know exactly what that is yet, whether it's a writing project, whether it's something instead of about the revolution, something about a minority or woman here in our local community, do some service-based learning with that. I'm still kind of working on that, but I really want students to create something at the end of the module. And then finally, I want to create content that aligns with the current Georgia performance standards. It's a little difficult because the performance standard specifically about the American Revolution only focuses on kind of the key characters of the revolution. You know, Thomas Jefferson, John Adams, George Washington, John Hancock, those kind of names. However, I think I can align it with the current standard. My target audience is going to be fourth grade students, and the reason why is because in Georgia, the social studies standards, they'll cover a little bit of revolution in third grade. So some third graders, this could be on third grade level. Fourth grade is the main year for the American Revolution. And then in fifth grade, it's really Civil War and past that. And by the time you get in sixth and seventh grade, it's world geography. And you really don't get American Revolution again until you get to eighth grade in Georgia. But really that's from a Georgia history perspective. So while this is kind of generally targeted towards middle grade students, 4 through 8, specifically right at fourth grade students. So that's what I'm planning this semester. I want to make it engaging visually for students. Just not something that they would used to see in a textbook or a typical education website. But I want to make something a little bit different for them, something that looks a little bit more modern, but yet still connects visually to kind of those clues that we're used to seeing when we look at American Revolution paintings, movies, things of that nature. So thanks for listening, and I'll look forward to your feedback.